Good morning, family. Welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Saturday, April 18, 2009. And today we're reading Joshua chapter 14. And first of all, as always, I encourage you to read through for yourself, see what you get from it, emails, and we'll put it on the blog. But we see here in this chapter, now you got to kind of remember back to several weeks ago now. But we're talking here about Caleb, which was one of the spies that Moses had sent into the promised land, and he said at that time he said that that they were well able to conquer them, and that they should go forward believing what the Lord had promised them. But then the other ones came back and gave a bad report that there was giants and they wasn't going to be able to defeat them. So Caleb was one of the only ones that was really obeying and really following what the Lord had said. And we see here in this particular chapter that he gets rewarded for that. And I believe Caleb and Joshua are the only ones that actually are still alive from that previous. This is now a new generation of children of Israel, and all the other ones were not able to come into the promised land. So it's only Caleb and Joshua from that time, and now the rest of the men from children of Israel is a new generation. But Caleb is finally rewarded for even his obedience to the Lord from, so 40 years ago, or however long it was, that they had went and spied out the land. So what we can learn for lessons for life is, it may take a while, but as long as you stay obedient, it may take a while in, I'll say, in your own eyes or in your time frame, but there is a reward for being obedient and continuing with that obedience with the Lord. And it may not come in the time frame that you're looking for, but it will come. And then it's really our responsibility, our job to continue and not to get discouraged, not to get impatient, but continue, because now we see Caleb is rewarded for his obedience and for following the Lord, because he gets to inherit the Mount Hebron, however you say it. But he gets to inherit this particular mountain area land, and it's really because of his obedience several years ago. So that's really lessons for life, just as an encouraging that continue with your obedience, continue with the things that you do, because there's a reward in due time. It may not be your time frame, but in due time you will be rewarded, as Caleb is rewarded. So with that, that's what I want to share for Lessons for Life. Create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we'll talk again tomorrow.